Rat, 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 rat. Hey, you know what it is, what it do, what it does, and what it did. Going live here. It's Venomisto moving the meter, loud verse, dance music for the 22nd century. Okay. Let's turn on Facebook. Ra da 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 da. Ra ta 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 ta. Ra ta 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 ta. Okay. Check, check, check it, check, check. So that's a little track that I've been working on. A little something that is, I think it's in mode, I forget which mode it's in. But yeah, it's in a good mode. And so what I'm interested in doing is, what I want to do is go ahead and basically record this in and do some work on it from the perspective of trying to put together a song that is going to, I don't know, be a song. I don't have a whole ton more to add about that right now. So I figured we could do some drum programming. Why don't I go ahead and save this as fun pentatonic. I got to give it a better name, but actually, no. I'll give you a hint about what this is going to be about. I've got a big idea for a track, and I'm excited about this. So I was reading this music theory book and brushing up on my modes, my pentatonic modes. So the 5 pentatonic modes, and what it talked about in there, which I didn't know, is I'm just going to give a little teaser for this. This is based on ancient Chinese Taoism. That's all I'm going to say. I've given away too much already. No, but kidding aside, there's a really cool idea I have with it. So I want to kind of develop that idea on stream now. It's the summer. I know people got some good stuff going on, but we're going to have some good stuff going on stream. So why don't we jump in right now? So first off, I want to get a sound that I think is going to be right for what we're trying to do here. And let me see. So we could use the Nord. What's going on, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? We could use the Nord for sure. But I think I want to bring it in on MIDI, using MIDI, and then use a different sound. So maybe something a little bit more synthy sounding, but could be cool to do this as a synthwave type pattern. So let's open up some of our go-tos. Jupiter's got some good stuff. The Matrix 12 has some excellent stuff. I'm going to go with the Matrix for this one. Let's see what the OB has. So I don't know what's up with Facebook. We're gonna plow forward. So let's see here. So we kind of want a nice lead sound, or maybe a nice, I don't know. I don't really have an idea here for what this should sound like in my head. So this is mode 1, just to clarify. Of the 5 pentatonic modes, this is pentatonic mode 1. So I just got reminded of something. When I was originally thinking of doing this, I was thinking I would almost use like a type of, I don't know, like a guitar type of sound. So I wonder if this is the wrong synth. Well, that ain't it. Let's go through some of these. This could actually be really cool for some pads underneath it. Let's try and, what's the tempo? You know what would actually make a lot of sense is if I actually brought this in, instead of worrying about what the sound is going to be, we can go ahead and just record it in. So I'm actually going to put this, I'll call this pads. I'll duplicate this. Oh God, what I hit. I'll duplicate this and let's just play it in. So I'll rename this to the lead. It does not matter what I'm going to put in. So heck, I'll put on a damn piano. Let's use this one. I picked this up from Waves. It's a new little piano plugin that they have. We'll do minimal sound design on it. In fact, piano could be cool, but let's see. So I'll arm this track. Great, so we're going to record in 3 parts. Let's do that now. Pretty good feel. Cool, so let's go to the next one. So not amazing, but I think we can do a little MIDI editing. And then finally, the last one. Keep making a mistake at the same time. What's going on, Twitch? How's everybody doing tonight? So we're just making some music. I know this doesn't sound like synthwave yet, but I promise we'll get there. So what I'm actually going to do, if you guys bear with me, is let's re-record this one. I can make it a little tighter. I kept flubbing the same note. I can get a better recording of that and rely less on MIDI editing after the fact. And scene. All right, cool. So now we have at least something to work with. We've got a couple MIDI clips. So I think now what I want to do is arm the pads, and we'll record that in. Okay, so it's fast. I'm going to lower the volume on this. Where my mouse at? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I got to get better inversions there. So let's try that again. Maybe something that. Let's try that. Now I want to go C. Okay, so I flubbed up one, and actually, we could make these inversions better, but the one thing that I did mess up is this is supposed to be a C right here, so let's go take it down to C. So let's hear this. Okay, so that's a mishit on. There we go. Okay, cool. So this piano is not working for us. That's fine. Let's go ahead in here and find another sound. So I'm actually going to go to the Prophet. I think that has a couple cool options that could work for our needs here. But they don't hear me though. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Screw Facebook anyway. We have plenty of fun over on where we're having fun. So let's get it to a good size here. Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't want to make it too trippy, I'll be honest with you. So here's a thought. Kind of switch them. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling that. Okay, I have no idea which direction this is going. So for the people that are on stream, bless your hearts. No, let's see what we can come up with, something cool. So There's some crazy electronica kits in this new Superior Drummer 3. So we do a lot of drum programming on stream if this is your first time joining us. So let's check some of these out. So let's just throw in a little guess at what a drum beat might sound like. So I want to put 4 on the floor first off. Okay. Just simple to start with. We're just getting our feet wet with this whole song, so we can take it nice and slow. So I'm going to put 4 on the floor. There. This one is sticking out like a sore thumb. We could do I don't know where that sync to host timeline thing's coming from. This might deserve to go a little bit slower. Let me bring it down to 110 and see what the vibe is there. I don't know. Let's copy these. Yo, we gon' vibe. Let me copy these. Yeah, there's some issues there. Okay, so I'm liking this. I think what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and duplicate the drums. And then a technique I like to do is, look, lay down whatever you need to lay down, like 4 on the floor, program that. But if you can tap a little bit, let's actually let's play something in. So yeah. I think I struck on something right at the end. Let's hear this, though. Yeah. Let's hear this again at the end. Okay, so let's do something a little bit more reasonable. Whoops. There it is. So, okay, so amazing. Okay, so something's weird's happening with a pan situation. There's a little analog delay. We like the chorus, make it a little less. Okay, so let's think of some things that we can do still here. So, I mean, the pads are a little bit hokey. First off, let's get these all lined up on the right one. I was basically early on everything. I think these inversions are good too. You don't want the inversions to be... That was late. That was early. Late. So let's throw an EQ on this because it's really taking up a lot of the spectrum. So we want to get it out from the low end. Compressor on this, so let's go to something like the Waves has a couple ones that I really like. I don't know, the multiband is good for this. Definitely doable. We could put the SSL channel on it. V-comp is one of the... I don't want to throw that on. Let's throw the C4 on it, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so we could use some verb to dial this in. So I'm going to go ahead to our reverb channel. One that I definitely like is the IRL one. Let's throw in the efficient stereo one. So we come in here, and let's get what's going to be our setting for this. So this is a... This is a really powerful reverb, which uses, oh my God, I'm blanking on the term right now. It is a revolution reverb. I am out of, it's a, oh my God. Convolution reverb. Holy shit. A convolution reverb. Okay. So we can throw this on. It's got some great presets, and what they do is they go into rooms and they record an impulse response. So I'm not an expert to explain it, but I believe what they do is they go into a room. So let's take the Jam Sync Florida room. they go in and they go, this one is just the front, the entrance in the front. They put a sound there and they like send out an echo, like go. And the way that bounces and reverberates through the room with the early reflections and the everything that goes into reverb, and then they record it using special impulse response recording devices, which can then take that single sound, which they knew what it sounded exactly like dry, and then they can extrapolate what the room sounds like. And I'm sure I'm way oversimplifying it or maybe giving a horrible description of it, but that's how I understand it. So now we can take these reverbs that have been curated from around the world from some very, famous opera houses or stadiums or heck hallways, it's pretty cool. And then we can use it in our productions. So shout outs to Waves. I got like 4 or 5 gigs of a library of this stuff. So it's pretty dope. So let's see, let's go to a church, Stanford Memorial Church. So we're going to go into row 4. That's pretty dope. It's got a nice concert hall sound to it. So another thing that we can do with the pads here is I'm thinking to get them way off to one side. I'll show you why in a moment. Let's bring in a loop that we will glitch out and start to bring in some interesting ideas. So this will be a percussion loop. I'm not coloring this properly right now. I'm still trying to learn the damn colors in Ableton in Live 10 that Mr. Bill created for all of our viewing, for all our production consistency. What's going on Twitch? So I'd say we're starting off a little slow, but we are going to start to kick some ass pretty soon here. So I'm going to go to my sample library, drums, and I'm looking for, I'll be honest with you, I'm looking for some percussion loops, but we're going to do some cool shit with it. So what do we got? These are one hits. Great. So loops, percussion, what are we at? 110, 111. Let's see what we got. And no, let's go to our packs, see what we got in our Latin percussion here. See what we got for some clips. This is basically what I'm looking for here. Just a very simple loop that we can then glitch out. So let's bring this in and we'll do some cool stuff with it. I'm going to bring it to... see what our delay is. Okay, so now let's keep developing this idea. Let's take it to here. Let's cut this off. Is this? replace that with a programmed note. Okay, so this is sounding dry toast. I mean, the melody is cool and engaging, but the production value leaves something to be desired, but that's fine. We're going to keep working through it. What do you guys say? Yeah, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the second one up 2 octaves, and then let me come in here, get this. Right What the hell? Give it a little more shimmer. Seventh actually sounds pretty good, minus 7 semitones there. Yeah. Okay, so here I actually want to switch this up. Let's go with, oops. So we're going to just do octaves on these instead. octave. This one will be a D. So one problem with this, although there's multiple, is I don't know what the point of this would actually be. All right. Let's go ahead and actually play something in. I have no idea where this is going. Oh my God. All right. Open Apple X. Go back here. I mean, this is a banger. Straight up. can't help but think this isn't the right format. Okay, well, that's all well and good. Why don't you do, I mean, you're not just going to mope. Let's make this kick ass, man. So let's go ahead and duplicate time here, which is going to take everything and duplicate it. And then we can... So I'm actually going to duplicate this row now, so I can place the hats over the snare. So let's see. Ay caramba. No. I mean, this is dope. I don't know what the fuck. So I like that, but let's hold off on that part. Let's duplicate this. And let's go in and take this. Okay, so we're going to do like a little marching song here. So let's see how I want to do this. So we've got... We'll use these two to go back and forth. So we want a nice big crisp tone there, and then I'm going to go... That doesn't sound good, so I can do a little... Man, these have... Well, these aren't going to work. Okay, so for this one, let's go ahead and replace this snare. So not a great big deal. It's great that we can come in here and replace this. So maybe something, let's keep it Tama. Now let's check this out. So is this is snare drum, particularly. So let's see. So let's zoom back in here. I know there's something with Superior Drummer 3, the way it's setting the... I don't know it well enough yet, honestly. So... Let's try it with this, but I still feel like there's something like a threshold that's being set that's making this difficult. But let's go ahead and try this. So let's go. Ay, caramba. This is really not working for me. That's something. One thing we could do is we could get off this darn soft step altogether. So we could switch it to something that's a little bit more, let's get a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Superior Drummer and see what we've got by way of presets. What's going on, Twitch? Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I don't think the chat's working on that. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Funky, funky, funky drum. Wait for the samples to load here, and then we'll try and program some coolness. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, in some ways, we could just go to standard indie drive. We want this to be playable. I just want to program kind of like a little marching band snare part. That's got a lot of pop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this should be dope. So that's basically perfect. Let me just do that and that. Or like. Make these nice soft ghost notes. So I'm going to do an inverted double stroke roll here for a little while. And then I think this is going to give us a nice, real nice buzz, if you will. So let's select all these. And I'll make a video where I describe how you play this inverted double stroke roll. But it gives a real nice movement and kind of leading into something, which is exactly what we're going to do on the hit right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep keep leading in until right about there. Actually, no, maybe even there. So let's keep, we'll keep popping these in. Yeah, actually here would be the spot, I think. So I'm going to actually switch this up. I'm going to Command X that, flip this. Yep, so that's all well and good. And then I'll duplicate this. So now we're going to have, we got a lot more to program, but that's great. So let me go ahead and select these and make sure these are all the right velocities. So on a double stroke roll, you know, on a double stroke roll, you're going mama, dada, mama, dada, mama, dada. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. On an inverted double stroke roll, you're going mom, dad, dad, mom, mom, dad, dad, mom, mom. Or right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So it gives you a nice, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a really nice leading in type sound. So in this, we're going to accent the first note, not the second note, then this note. But we need these to be different because they're played by a human and nothing's ever perfect. So we'll get these pretty nice and pronounced. I don't know where I'm getting this vibe, but I'm going to keep going with it. I think this is a cool, so let's start. Okay, so these are actually all the same, so I'm going to bring these down to... So here's what we can do here. We're going to switch the triplet grid and then program in a inverted double roll again, but in triplets. So this is a very cool technique. Need to go one level deeper though, so right here. So this is very fun to play. It's definitely challenging to play, but what you're doing is you're bringing in a polyrhythm. Get that? So first off, let's get these all much softer, and then I'll do my standard program in the velocity here. Okay, cool. So I've got an idea. So let's go. Let's keep doing what we're doing here. This is gonna sound cool. And then we're gonna lead up to a big hit on this one right here. but these have to get. So what we'll do too is throughout this whole roll, actually I'll throw in one more here. Ay caramba. No, we'll get louder. So progressively the hits are going da 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 da. The first one is quieter, the second one is louder or higher velocity, but over time this is going to get more powerful. So it's a nice way to build up to this big final hit here. So okay, so I definitely need a little bit more in the middle of that. So let's go here, and now we're going to build up these hits, build up energy throughout the roll until we're really starting to pop at the end. Yeah, that's not bad. I could probably use a little bit more gradual of a ramp and a little bit more. Yeah, like this one should be higher. And I want to make this first hit a little bit louder because it's getting lost. Actually, I don't want that. I'm going to switch out of the grid. Cool, so just kind of messing around here. Let's see. So let's go ahead and copy this this phrase over. So let's switch this. Instead, we're going to switch the ghost note afterwards. Maybe something to this effect. We could... I'm going to go actually like this. Little molar technique. So molar technique is a type of playing that you do where you're typically doing it with 3, but you do it with 2 as well, where you get your wrist involved and you make them alternating hits are more accented, so higher velocity in our programming example. So let me see. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Too much. So I think here we can get a little bit groovy on the last bit. So boom, bum, 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 boom, bum, bum. Yeah, I want to. This isn't working for me here. think I need one more hit. That's a cool phrase. So let's actually hit that twice and then really accent this one and this one. You know what we can do? We can go. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we could do some single strokes here. So let me go ahead and duplicate this out, and then we'll connect here. And again, we're going to do a similar thing. So I'm going to bias the first hit a little bit more because I'm assuming that the drummer is going to be leading with their dominant hand. So we just need to, first off, randomize these a little bit because nobody plays the same thing exactly twice. So here I'll switch up the velocities a little bit. Maybe not that much. Kind of make it a little bit sloppy, yeah. Right on. So let's just take it from. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save it, and let's listen back to it. So it's a little silly. This is basically directionless, but let's hear this part. Nice. Okay, so we're kind of talked about. This is a major pentatonic sounding scale. It's pentatonic mode 1. So, I think there's something there. I think we definitely need to work on our sound design a little bit. I would say that is lacking. And yeah, but it's just fun to kind of get our feet wet again with some drum programming, get some stuff in here. We've got the MIDI now, and I definitely want to turn this into a song. So it's been fun. Thanks for a couple people joining on YouTube and Twitch. And I think what I'm going to do is call it a stream. It's been about an hour, so just kind of getting our feet wet back with some music production and live, doing some drum programming. So you know what it is, what it do, what it does. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it. If you're feeling lukewarm on it, you can go ahead and leave a comment to let me know how I can improve it. But hey, most importantly, if you want to follow along and get into some good drum programming tutorials with us coming up for the rest of the summer here, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, hey, it's been great. Been fun. Been all that good stuff. I'm going to let it be at this. Until next time, hasta luego, atilago, abiento, das vidania, sayonara, peace.